Here, take this.
The Disney Channel was probably one of the best channels on cable TV when I was younger. Nowadays, people don't even know what cable TV is. Everyone's all about that Netflix stuff. Well, it had shows like Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana, Recess, and many more that I wish I can list. I could just go on forever. As an innocent and impressionable kid, I loved watching these shows and escape from the reality that I should be probably doing my homework instead of watching these shows, but I just couldn't seem to escape the Disney Channel. It was so good. It's still good. Well, now that I'm older, I'm realizing that there are actually a lot of dark and depressing fan theories about our favorite shows. So you know what? It's time to prepare yourselves as we explore some of the darkest and ruthless fan theories out there. How's it going, YouTube? I'm your host for this one, Landon Dallitzing. Welcome back to another Most Amazing Top 10 video. Before we get started, be sure to check out our other scary and dark theories like Nickelodeon and SpongeBob. You guys can click right over here. Also, we'll put a link in the description below. And stay tuned to the end of this video because you guys won't believe what theory is at number 1. Hint, you'll be scared forever. And on that note, let's jump right into our list. This is the top 10 scary Disney Channel theories. And if I left out any of them, let me know in the comment section below, or let me know what was your favorite Disney show so I can do dark theories on them for a future video. Just list any cartoons down there and I'll try to ruin them for you. Candace from Feeny and Ferb made everything up, and this theory brings us to number 10. This is an animated show that focuses on two stepbrothers, their sister, pet platypus, and their adventures during summer break. Most of the episodes feature their sister Candace, who always seems to be freaking out, basically obsessing over the crazy stuff that her brothers get into. Well, apparently Candace is a pathological liar, and she's making up all of these crazy stuff. But this theory gets even darker. Apparently Phineas actually died when a bully punched him so hard that it caused severe internal bleeding. Is this real life right now? Candace was so traumatized by the incident, so she went crazy and started to pretend that Phineas was still alive and going on adventures with Ferb. This actually kind of makes sense in a weird, twisted way, because her mom could never see what Phineas and Ferb were doing because none of it was real. I mean, my mind is blown, and the more that Candace was told that she was hallucinating, the more crazy and obsessive she became. Lizzie McGuire is schizophrenic, and this crazy theory takes us to number 9. Okay, let's dive a little bit deeper into this theory, shall we? You guys remember Lizzie's animated ego, right? Well, apparently she is just one of many voices that she hears in her head on a daily basis. Oh, and her best friend Miranda isn't even real. This is further proven by her mysterious absence during the Lizzie McGuire movie, and it's believed that Lizzie was put on some antipsychotic medication which made Miranda disappear. But just when Lizzie thought she was getting in control of her schizophrenia, she forgot her medication when she went to Rome, and she began to believe that Apollo was actually talking to her, and she hallucinated the entire International Music Awards experience. Up next, number 8. The story in the Proud family is actually a front for drug cartels. As it turns out, Oscar Proud may not be the wholehearted family man that we all thought he was. Well, on the show, Oscar's business is pretty much known to be a flop, but yet he still manages to live in such a nice house that is full of nice things. So how is that possible? Well, you know what, Reddit user Digicon, well, they believe that the Boulevardist family who live next door helped Oscar launder their money, their drug money, through the Proud Snacks business. It's believed that they tried to find a business that was failing and had gullible owners. Sounds exactly like Oscar, right? And there's almost a zero chance of him getting caught because Felix's wife next door is most likely a dirty cop who gets a cut of the commission. Kim Possible was genetically engineered, and this scary fact takes us to number 7. What's the stitch? Well, apparently Kim Possible and her brother were all genetically engineered or altered. Well, let's face it, Kim Possible doesn't look like the average, 15 or 16-year-old kid. She is highly athletic, and she can do some pretty impressive moves that would take Jackie Chan years to master. So how could a young girl like this have all of these skills? Well, there's only one logical explanation for all of this. Kim was probably made up in a lab and was given desirable physical traits so that she can fight crime. Think about it for a second. We never see her working out, she never goes to the gym, and she never talks about a fitness or regimen. And that's because she doesn't have to. She was genetically modified. She was born with it. I wish I was born with like biceps, I'm just born, maybe some pecs. 2-year-old with like, I can like flex it, you know? Okay, up next, number 6, Mr. Feeny is God. Wait, what? Mr. Feeny? Okay, Mr. Feeny, we all love him. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know the show I'm talking about, Boys Meets World. Well, we all loved watching him give Corey and Sean some wise words of wisdom. I remember watching Boy Meets World and thinking that Mr. Feeny was the best teacher ever. Sure, sometimes Mr. Feeny was annoying, but he was literally always there for them, ready to solve any problem. But one Reddit user decided to take a deeper dive into Mr. Feeny and his history because he actually believes that Mr. Feeny is God. Mr. Feeny, okay, how many times have I said his name? I feel like his name has lost all meaning now. Mr. Feeny, Mr. Feeny, Mr. Feeny. But anyways, he's literally been in the Matthews life since they were in kindergarten, and he's also their next door neighbor. I mean, a little bit too convenient. He somehow always knows when they need help, and he's always there when Eric calls out.
Mr. Feeny! Right here, Mr. Matthews. Mr. Feeny! What is it, Mr. Matthews?
If Mr. Feeny is God, then he's spending a lot of time helping out the Matthews boys. There are so many other people in this world, why doesn't he help them out? I mean, what is with these two that, like, God has to help? Well, let's jump into number 5 with Hannah Montana's wig possesses dangerous supernatural powers. And you know what? I knew it. Okay, wait. I'm not admitting that I used to watch the show because I didn't. I mean, I have no idea what the show's about, what wig. It's not like I went to the Hannah Montana movie when it was out in theaters or anything. I was forced to go, okay? So don't judge me. But going back to the blonde wig that I read about, apparently it contains supernatural hypnotic powers. I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. If you think about it, Hannah Montana was literally Miley Stewart with the blonde wig. She talked the same, her face is the same, her body is the same. The only thing different is that she has bangs and blonde hair. So how the heck did no one realize it was her? She went to a regular high school. How did those kids not figure it out? Maybe Clark Kent's glasses contain the same superpowers, because I'll never understand how he just went like, put these things on his face and boom, he's a different person. You can't recognize me. The Sweet Life universe is part of the Illuminati, and this chilling fact brings us to number 4. Supposedly, the Illuminati is a very powerful organization that secretly controls the modern world. Apparently, they do this by brainwashing everyone through the media, and they could be doing it right now. Maybe they have some secret cryptic message throughout this video. I mean, did you spot any? But going back to the Sweet Life, some fans think that the word Illuminati is written on the chalkboard, and this took place in one of the episodes. So it could be possible that the writers, set producers, or the entire production is a part of the Illuminati, and they're just trying to use subliminal messages on the general public. And there was also an episode where Cody referenced 666 when he was talking to Zach about how important the number 6 was. I mean, seems a little bit fishy, right? Something's going on with Zach and Cody. The Wizards of Waverly Place brings us to number 3. According to this fan theory, using magic causes brain damage, and apparently this show takes place in a world where Voldemort beats Harry Potter. I'll just let that soak in for a sec. So not only did Voldemort win, but using magic can actually cause irreversible brain damage and personality changes. According to this theory, this is why Alex is a narcissist, and Justin suffers from OCD and control issues, and Max is just kind of dumb. So the more you use magic, the more negative effect it has on you. So I guess that's why their parents advise them to only use magic when it's absolutely necessary. But of course, Alex never listens and is consistently using magic, and now that Voldemort is in control of the universe, he has set some pretty harsh rules on all wizards. If you break one of the 11 core rules, your hands will be broken and you'll never be able to hold a wand again. I mean, damn, we need a wizard to use the reviving spell on Harry Potter to end this madness, but I guess the show was cancelled, so you know what? We don't have anything to worry about. Up next, number 2, everyone in recess is a ghost. Okay, what? Is this for real? I don't think that my childhood can take this one. I absolutely love this show. Okay, so you're telling me that Mikey, TJ, Gus, they're all dead? Spinelli, she's dead as well? Okay, well, I need a minute right now. I'm not sure if I believe in this one. I mean, they're not all dead. Why would this be a cartoon show? Okay, I'm back, but I can guarantee you that I'm not the same after hearing about this one. When I do the research for this one, I'm like, oh man, you ruined that childhood show as well? Well, did you guys ever notice that the kids on the show, they never aged? I've been watching it seems like years, and they just never got older. I'm sure it could just be because the writers didn't want a story to progress past a certain age. I mean, it makes sense. Or it could be because of something a whole lot darker. According to this fan theory, all of the kids were born at different times after World War I. Take TJ for example. Apparently he was one of the first to go to his school, and he was a young leader who was trying to become the 4th grade president. But during the Great Depression, the principal was making budget cuts, so TJ decided to hold a protest. But during his protest, he ended up getting hit by an ice cream truck and died. His ghost remained on the playground ever since, and throughout all of the years, other students started to die, and even though the school closed in 2001, their spirits never left the playground. I mean, things just got super bleak. Derek and Casey were family with benefits, and this gross theory takes us to number 1. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Life with Derek? Well, it was a Canadian show. Maybe a lot of you guys don't know what it is, but it's filmed in Canada. It was all over the Canadian broadcast. I grew up with it. It's a Canadian sitcom about a divorced man with 3 kids who married a divorced woman with 2 daughters. So basically we saw a blended household coming together and seeing how the 2 families got along. Well, Derek and Casey are the 2 oldest step siblings, and their whole relationship kind of gave us the creeps. We were all pretty confused about what was going on with them. Even though they are step siblings, they didn't really act like it. There was casual flirting going on, and fans thought that they were in a secret relationship. I mean, take a look at this clip and you guys tell me what the heck is going on here.
Derek, you are the most annoying brother.
Step brother.
Same difference.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, there you guys have it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video. Bye.